Hello, this is James. I've created another deck for farming tag duels, this time at master level. Um, I call it Doom of Kaiba because it focuses on Destiny hero Doomlord, which is a drop award from Aster Phoenix, and it's only a rare, so it's pretty easy to get. This one has Ra again. The Ra's pajamas don't work anymore. At master level, the monsters are too strong and have too many destroy effects, like the Amazon destroy effect in the Joey and Mai fight. But we're still using Ra, and I'll read to you what Destiny Hero Doomlord does. Destiny Hero Doomlord, once per turn you can target one monster your opponent controls, banish that target. You cannot declare an attack the turn you activate this effect. You must control this face-up attack position card to activate and to resolve this effect. The banished monster returns to the opponent's side of the field in the same battle position during your second standby phase after activation. So what happens is, say it's turn 1, it's Joey's turn. He summons Gearfried. Joey summons Gearfried. You summon Doomlord. You banish Gearfried. Then it's Mai's turn. She summons another monster. You protect your Doomlord. Okay. Then it's Kaiba's turn. Kaiba uses Doomlord. Well, either he probably kills Mai's monster, but he could also use Doomlord to banish Mai's monster. Then it's Joey's turn. He does stuff, and then YuGiOh, and then his monster comes back. So Doomlord gives you a lot of nice board control, because if on your turn you see a big nasty that is gonna kill you or you don't want to deal with, you put it away for the next 3 turns until the next time that you go. You put it away for 3 turns, and it gives you a lot of freedom. And it goes away for 2 turns, so Kaiba can use it and banish the monster, and then you can, the next time you go, you can summon Ra, which is pretty cool. So the core cards are Ra, Doomlord, and the clutch card, I believe, of the master rank of this event, which is Array of Revealing Light, which is a field spell. Declare one type of monster. Any monster of the declared type cannot declare an attack during the turn it is normal summoned, flip summoned, or special summoned. So it gives you another turn of lockdown on top of what Doomlord gives you, which is good. And the reason it's sweet and clutch is the various levels have themes of monsters. So for the first 2 girls, I think they're fiends, and then for Joey and Mai, it's all warriors. I think Pegasus and Sun is spellcasters. The Darkness brothers are, I want to say fiends, but maybe they're mixed. And then the Yami and Yugi combo, I don't remember what they have. But anyway, the first 2, and definitely the Joey and Mai fight, Array of Revealing Light. You play it, you declare warrior monster type, and that's an extra level of protection for your Doomlord. So again, Joey summons Gearfried, you summon Doomlord, you banish Gearfried, you play Array of Revealing Light. Mai summons her monster, but then that Amazoness warrior can't attack, so you don't have to use your back row. And then Kaiba goes, and then he uses Doomlord to banish the monster. And it saves you cards. Array of Revealing Light saves you protection cards. So again, core cards: Ra, Doomlord, different dimension capsule, Array of Revealing Light, and then support cards are just whatever protection you might have. Super Headlong Rush, Windstorm and Anubis standard, Draining Shield. I'm iffy on Wall of Disruption, and Hallowed Life Barrier. Hallowed Life Barrier says you discard a card from your hand. This turn, any damage you take from your opponent's cards and effects becomes 0, and it also has the hidden effect protecting your monsters. So your face-up attack position Destiny hero is not going to get killed, and he's not going to cost you any life points. And I learned that from guns. Thank you, guns. Different dimension capsules, so you can draw into your big guy, and crystal seer, so you can draw into your little guys, and everything else. One more note. Kaiba doesn't know how to use enemy controller. His brain turns to mush, and you see him do things like this. Kaiba, are you good, my dude? Pretty embarrassing. That's all for the deck intro. Roll the clips! So I started this recording a little bit late, but you didn't miss much. Kaiba just making bonehead decisions with his spear dragon. We're going to set the gobbler in defense position and play enemy controller. I know I said not to play enemy controller. It's for when you're going to guard on your turn. When you're going to guard against one monster on your turn. If you leave it for Kaiba's turn, then he does like weird, dumb stuff with it like you saw before. But we're going to econ, I forget what that thing is called, whatever, the disarray of ritual. Oh, there it is. Degen prognosticator of rituals. What does that even mean? And we're gonna get up some life points. Because Kaiba's gonna make a boneheaded move with the gobbler. I can just feel it. Usually he summons Blue Eyes. This time he just, goes for the easy damage and leaves a liability hanging out. But that's okay, because we use Draining Shield, so we have life points to spare. And this also helps us to activate Draw Sense High Level, which we don't have to worry about because we already have Raw. But if you don't start with Raw or your different dimension capsule, and you don't draw them, then go ahead and let yourself take a bit of damage so that you can activate Draw Sense High Level or Destiny Draw. Destiny Draw also works. I just don't put that in the main list because it's a drop skill and it's kind of a pain in the butt to get. This farm pretty much goes off without a hitch, because you know what, they're just frightened of Doomlord and more frightened of the Egyptian God card Ra. And we don't manage to get the win this turn, but that's alright. I'm not really afraid of any of their back row. I have plenty of sweet back row myself. And, no longer do we have to suffer under Joey making foolish mistakes. Kaiba is good at taking out the trash. With Blue Eyes Advent, just tons of power. This is his element. He finally gets to use Ra, the Egyptian God card, to take victory over two nameless duelists. They're not nameless. I forget their names. Look at that score. Nice. Next clip. Okay, here. Also started a little bit late. Also, I don't know why there's no music. I think I left it off on OBS. But for this duel, I teched in a I think it's called Warrior Elimination or Warrior Assassination. I took out one of the econs and put that guy in because all of Joey and Mai's monsters are warriors. So that card is super useful. And you see in my hand, oh, there it is. The second from the right, Warrior Elimination. I use it, you'll see it. But more importantly, Array of Revealing Light, which I should have played immediately. I'm still in the habit from PvP of only playing cards when you absolutely have to, because you don't want them to get pinned or destroyed. But should have played that like as soon as I saw it. But are we gonna take the support card? We're gonna get the big guy. We're gonna get the big guy, obviously. Jeez. And Kaiba actually has, unlike Joey, that has trash cards and time slizzards that mess up your farm. Kaiba has good cards that help you summon extra monsters, like cloning. In this case, cloning just provided an extra body, and it's looking dicey. It's looking bad here. Should have played Array of Revealing Light, but this clip wouldn't have made the video if it weren't a success. Play Warrior Elimination. There's that Hallowed Life Barrier. Prevents you from taking damage and protects your monsters. Now, Warrior, and we're going to play Destiny Hero Doomlord. I'm not afraid to play it because I have Array of Revealing Light and I have Hallowed Life Barrier. Make sure you don't play Hallowed Life Barrier when the only card you can discard is a key card like Raw. Make sure you keep a card that that you can throw out. And the best part about Hallowed Life Barrier is, well, it'll get Kaiba to discard his cards that are inferior to your cards, of course, and B, Kaiba knows how to use it. He uses it intelligently, which is a nice change. So now we have no fear. Joey's going to summon something, we don't care, doesn't get to attack. Kaiba is going to banish, I think. Oh, no, he summons his Blue Eyes. But because he has the double tribute monster, he only uses one. And so now, Mai plays a monster. We have Hallowed Life Barrier. Kaiba sacks that ritual card. And Wall of Disruption, don't even need it. We have a full feast ready for our Egyptian god. I don't know why I'm waiting. I just want to make sure. Make extra sure. Is this what I want? Yes. Thank you for your service, Doomlord. Take a break. We're just gonna mop up here. It's good. It's good. I don't see. We have Wall of Disruption. We have whatever Kaiba's card is. And we have two strong monsters that Joey and Mai's monsters can't wait to just get on their faces for. We do not play the Gobbler because Kaiba does the same thing as Joey. He will attack with it. It makes no sense, but he will flip it up and he will attack with it. Don't be that guy. Just win. Just win with your Egyptian god. Does Joey make that face like he just caught him doing something bad? Sweet. Now, next clip. All right, so this was the Paradox Brothers, and this, I didn't design it for this. I just got the challenge, and I accepted. And honestly, this victory is really fluky, but I thought it would be fun to show everybody. One more note about the video: these three battles are sped up by 50%, and to make it sub 20 minutes. Nobody wants to watch like a 23-minute farming video. You just want the information quick, fast. Trying to see if I want to blow up the Labyrinth of Nightmare. I decided it doesn't really matter. So this deck works against the girls. It works against Joey and Mai as long as you make sure, not as long as you consider teching in Warrior Elimination. And then I'm going to test it against Pegasus and Sun, the Darkness Brothers, and whatchamacallit, Schizo Kid. You have to fight him and his alter ego. Seems unfair. I don't want to deal with that Sangha, so just goodbye. But, you know, it's not looking great. It's not looking great here because I don't have a way to deal with Sangha. Yet. But we activate Draw Sense High Level. We draw the only high level card in our entire deck. The only high level card we need. The Egyptian God card Ra. And here's where I turn luck into skill. I activate Ra, but then I don't. Come on. Oh yeah, I'm like, yeah, Kaiba's gonna mess this up. Kaiba's gonna mess this up. I don't attack. because next turn, because you're going to play a card. So next turn, Sangha is going to come back, but there's not going to be a spot for him. So he's just going to go to the graveyard. Right now, there it is. And me and Seto Kaiba are just gonna clean up at this point. Clean up for that sweet 7 times coin multiplier. Crystal Seer, don't need it. Got plenty of muscle to clear the Paradox Brothers and get out of the cave. So we can ascend to a higher Platonic level of intelligence. You are eliminated. Don't improv late at night, kids. Look at that. Nice. Now, this deck does have a lot of glossies and prismatics. So, figure 7K. Let's check out the goodie bag. Junk. Lots of nice gems. I do like that. Junk. That card. What is that card good for? They should let us know. They should give us like little hints. Because not everybody has time to like pour over every single card. Pretty good drops though. Thank you for watching.